Welcome to the Kangen store. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the place to be. This is the place where your life can change. Appreciate you having me, man. Take a look at the store.
You know what it is, you know who it is. This is Rich Warrior Lifestyle, and I am Trig the Rich Warrior, and I got my brother here, Moses. Let's get
Honored
it.
to be here, man.
Yes, sir, man. We're in the store, and how do you pronounce the name correctly?
Kangen.
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 We're in the Kangen store in, where are we at right now?
We're in Occoquan.
Occoquan,
Virginia.
Occoquan, Virginia. Live here, man. We just got a crazy testimonial
Already.
that came out of nowhere. So a crazy testimony. So I'm excited, to kind of, get more information about it, So yeah, man, like we here, brother.
So I used to have really bad cramps and like period symptoms, and now I don't have any.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just from the water, that's dope.
Literally.
That's
it would be to the
crazy.
point I would have to call out of work and school.
Period.
Wow.
I know so many women struggle with that.
For sure.
And you don't have them anymore?
No. Like if I do have them, then they're not as harsh as they were, because they were terrible. Like they were terrible. Like, I cannot move out of bed. Literally.
Wow.
That's how serious it was.
Can I make a quick video of you and I just
I got it.
like a little test? You already got it?
I got it, but I wasn't gonna release it unless she was cool with it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
My hair look okay?
Yeah, you looking good.
You look like a diamond.
For sure.
Let's go.
I'm on it, bro. As soon as she started talking, I was like, oh, this is real testimonial right here. Like, this is
Genuine.
real.
Wow. What else? What else have you noticed?
I've noticed other water is very disgusting.
Yo, that's what I just felt just a minute. Cause I work out a lot, but I dread drinking water, even though I know I gotta drink it.
Show me the camera, bro.
But I dread it a little bit, even though I know I gotta drink it. But it's like when I just had that water, it was so refreshing.
Right?
It go down easy.
Right.
There's no, I'm not waiting on no aftertaste. And I
You
got
don't
filtered
thirsty
water.
after.
I'm
Yeah, you don't
Right
thirsty
on.
after.
So what water were you drinking before?
Purified bottled water or Deer Park.
Ah, and that was disgusting to you.
I mean, it tastes better than the faucet water.
That's
right, that was it.
But once I tasted this and I started drinking it for like a month, and then I tried to go back because one day the store wasn't open, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I can taste the difference.
You can taste it. That's exactly how I felt. I
Wow.
almost wanted to I couldn't almost swallow
Wow, bro.
because I was like, it's almost like drinking oil
Mm.
because it's so dense. And that's what I'm gonna
Right.
show you.
That's
the-
how I feel.
Yeah.
It's like, and I tasted the water earlier. It was definitely like refreshing, and for me, somebody that was drinking a little earlier yesterday, it kind of like instantly like brought me back, for real, instantly.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Amazing.
And I wanted to drink the water because I kind of dread drinking water sometimes because of the water that's why I knew something was wrong. I'm like, yo, the water doesn't even taste good to me, and it's not even refreshing and hydrating as much as like I'm used to, And so I think the best water that I ever had was just maybe bottled spring water. You know what I'm saying? So me drinking that is like, that's even better than that, So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Well, man, I'm glad that you're here. I'm very grateful to have you, and this is definitely going to be something that benefit so many people. It's going to be very, very valuable. This is an amazing opportunity for everyone watching, because today I'm going to be showing you guys the live demonstration on
Right
the
on.
properties of this water. And when you see these properties, your eyes will be open.
Right.
Your mind is going to be blown away.
That's what she said too, though. She said when she seen that, and what is it? The demonstration? What is that called? That process? What you about to show us?
So it's a demonstration of the properties
Okay.
of the water.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's what she said. When she seen that, that's what sold her. Because I remember you asking, like, what made you really, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah,
Right.
she kind of made me see it. But she said, after I seen it, she was like, wow. But yeah, that was like, just hearing her talk, bro. And like I said, I'm late, and she comes in out of nowhere and just wanted to refill her water. She's talking about how the benefits of it. I'm like, wow, bro.
Perfect
Like I
time.
came at the perfect time then.
Yeah, because that's
I could have missed her.
you could
You
have.
feel me?
You know,
Or
that
she
kind
could have
of-
never came. You know what I mean? But the energy was so right. It was like, wow, that was dope,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, everything just it aligns and it works out perfectly. Because when you texted that, I was like, this is gonna work out even better than I
Facts.
can imagine. So it gave
Facts.
me time to prepare.
Right
Boom,
on.
for her to come in and share that powerful testimonial just to get the energy up and
Right on.
boom, boom, boom. So we're gonna share that because that was
Right on.
powerful.
And it was dope even coming, like just looking at the town. Like this
Right.
little town right here is beautiful, bro. It's like something out of a movie. So that was even more, it was even another thing that I was like, you know, was a positive, exciting thing. I'm just riding around. Like, let me go around the block, see if I can come through and park right here. And I'm just checking it out. I'm like, yo, this is something out of the movies right here. Like, this is beautiful, bro.
It's a beautiful town,
This is
especially
beautiful.
in summertime. So, you know, everybody who's watching, who's around this area, should definitely come check out the Kangen store and, you know, just experience the whole vibe. This is a
100%.
high vibrational place.
100%.
When you
man.
enter,
beautiful.
so many people enter this store not knowing what they're coming into, but they're really walking into a whole different opportunity that can really change their life.
100%.
And that's been the case for hundreds
Mm.
of people because this store has been open for the past 5 years.
Mm.
The first ever store in the DMV, and
Fire.
it's just so
That's
exciting,
great.
so exciting.
That's
So
great, man.
with that being said, you know, let's kind of recap from our previous episode.
Right, right.
We talked about just the importance of water, how it's neglected, but it is the most important nutrient that you can put in your body.
Mm.
And we talked about how Hunza water, you know, the special springs in the world have the most precious, amazing, life-changing water. And this water is inspired from that,
Whoa,
right?
wow.
So it's the same properties.
So
That was
explain
the
that a
whole-
little more from the springs, those type of springs, and the comparisons of to how this water is now. Like, what are those elements that make that water, like the natural spring water, so good for us?
So good for us is because it's pure and it's uncontaminated.
Mm.
So nature has its own way of giving us the best cure for everything.
I love that.
Right.
I love that.
Natural cures they don't want you to know about.
Right.
That book is talking about all the natural remedies that are available to
True.
us, right, from nature. So
True, for sure.
Hunza water basically is Hunza Valley is a mountain in Pakistan where the water is flowing from the mountains. So it's very high above the sea level, super, super pure. Nothing is contaminating the water. That's why it has those special properties, the
Wow.
element, because nothing is blocking the water
Right.
from its purity.
Right.
Whereas in your city area or, you know, even close to this area in nature, is polluted with
True.
so many cars and just, you know,
Right
just
on.
environmental pollution. So
Right.
that disrupts
Mm.
the natural flow of energy in nature.
For sure.
So
That's
they,
dope.
they inspired this technology
Hmm.
that can basically create that same water from the mountains using titanium and platinum
Ooh.
with electricity,
Okay.
right? And there's a video that, you know, we can share that goes really back in the history of this scientist who spent 60 years of his life discovering the fountain of youth.
Wow.
And then he found that it was Hunza water.
Wow. Wow, bro.
And then from that research, they finally created this technology.
Whoa. I gotta
So this
see
is
that. That's fire.
groundbreaking. This is major.
Is it in like any documentaries about?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the video that we can
Okay.
share. It's a 5-minute video.
That's great. That's
You
great.
know,
That's good.
Quick,
That's
short,
good.
but it gives you all the history.
Right on. I
Right.
think people would love to see that, like, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, like, yeah, we here. It's a beautiful place, you know, very vibrant colors. The white is just, everything is immaculate. But yeah, man, it feels good to be here. And the one thing I noticed that you showed me was how it separates the two types of the water you shouldn't consume when you're using the machine and the water you should consume.
Absolutely.
I definitely found that like very informative and naturally, like, I'm like, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Because if a water needs to be filtered, something needs to, you know, you need to get rid of something from this water that's not that good, you know. So something
Exactly.
has to go.
Something has to
So
go.
seeing that is like, that makes a lot of sense to me naturally.
Right.
For sure.
Right. So this is something that's going to basically break down what's going on with the machine, what's the whole
Okay.
process, right? And we can kind of put it up in the
Right on.
screen.
100%.
So the first step always is the water is being filtered, right? So this is the antibacterial carbon filter that's removing the contaminants, chemicals, and bacteria.
Okay.
And then the water is being ionized. So this is the process that happens in nature naturally, right? So we're
Okay.
using titanium with platinum, which are also natural elements, right?
Like that.
So that's using electricity to create the same stimulus. So that will basically restructure the water molecules and split them. Boom. Splitting the water into acidic and alkaline streams.
Wow.
So acidity is not good for your body in water consumption. That's something overdose of that can lead to cancer.
Right.
Right? So you want that away from your water.
Right.
So this is where this machine is completely separating it. So you can drink the purest form of water that is nothing in it is acidic, it's alkaline.
Wow.
And it's charged with energy, electricity.
That's what I felt when I drank it though. I'm like, yo, this is
right.
This is crazy. Like I never felt nothing like I never drunk water like that in my life ever. And I'm big on health and wellness, but I've been doing this for about 10 years and I say, yo, when they just hearing KT iterate more and more about the water, it's like I need to do something about my water for sure. Cause I'm not taking it as serious as I should be. Cause it's something that I'm coming in contact with every day, all day, from the shower to cooking, stuff like that. So I'm like, I definitely need to, and then I met you, so it was perfect, man. It was perfect timing, for sure.
It's divine alignment,
For sure, man.
Everything happens for a reason.
For sure.
And this is for the greatest good.
100%, man.
So yeah, with that being said, what I want to do now is go straight to the demo.
Let's get it.
This is just mind-blowing. So I'm so excited and pumped to show you guys this.
Right on.
Yeah, I'll also go into showing how the machine works live, and then we'll show the demo, and then we'll be back right here. So this is the K8. This is the top of the line technology. Super simple. All you need is your faucet. It will hook up to your faucet. First you have tap water. All you do is twist this knob. The tap water will go into the filter, and immediately you're gonna have Kangen water. So first, the water is filtered, then is ionized with titanium plates coated in platinum, and then it's split into acidic water and electrically charged alkaline water. And you can also choose different pH levels. So first timers always start with 8.5 pH, then move up to 9, finally 9.5 to get all the electrical charge and potent benefits. You have clean water, beauty water, and this is strong acidic water. And we're gonna go into the depth of all of these waters later. So yeah, this is a quick rundown of this machine. This is the second one. This is the platinum. Pretty much the same thing. This has 7 plates, this has 8 plates. All right, we're back right at it, and we're gonna go right into the live demo now. And this is where the rubber meets the road. This is the magic, and this is the proof in the pudding. Okay? So with that being said, the first thing we're gonna start with is there's 3 properties in this water that makes it special. So you can see the properties right here, okay? You have antioxidant, alkaline is the pH level, and what is this? This is the first thing that I'm gonna cover. This property is basically showing you the water is structured. So what is the significance of that, right? When you drink a lot of water, let's say you chug this one bottle, okay? How do you think your stomach is gonna feel after?
Full.
Full, right?
Right, yeah.
When you drink Kangen water, a whole bottle, you notice that you're not gonna be bloated. Why? Because of this property. So how does that work? Basically, that water, its molecular structure is very, very dense. So as you can see over here, this is regular water cluster. So you see how it's very dense? It's because it's contaminated. Right?
Okay.
So this bottle, how long do you think it's been sitting in the bottle for?
Right. And then maybe in the heat, you know.
in the heat.
For
So
sure.
it loses its life, first of all, and then it leaches onto the microplastics from the heating of the plastic and sitting there for so long.
Right.
The water absorbs.
For sure.
So that's why it's very, very dense because it's contaminated. So when you drink it, your body has a very hard time absorbing it because the molecules cannot enter the cell membrane. This is why you feel it bloated in your stomach.
Right, that makes
So
sense.
it's not fully absorbing it until you just piss it out.
Right. So yeah, that's what makes sense of me saying like I kind of dread drinking it sometimes. It's like I want to feel full and then I don't taste that good. So that makes a lot of sense for sure.
A lot of sense, right? On the other side, we have Kangen water. So this is structured water. The scientific name for this water is electrolyzed reduced water. Reduced. So molecular structure is reduced to a smaller structure. Now, this has the opportunity to enter your cell membrane immediately. So when you drink it, it's not sitting in your stomach, it's actually being absorbed by your cells. So therefore, it can go into all of the vital organs of your body. So if you have any issues with these, right, arthritis,
which most people do.
Most people have arthritis.
Definitely
headaches,
skin and brain.
Headaches.
Sure.
What's the other thing that you were talking about? Your boy that
migraines.
Mental fog. Your brain is dehydrated. Your brain is dehydrated. It needs the right water to hydrate itself. So people, when they start drinking this water, the water goes into the brain, hydrates them. They have this amazing sense of mental clarity. That was my case.
Wow.
You know,
I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people will benefit from that just alone, you know. Because if you're able to have that clarity, be able to make better decisions, to do some of the, you know, the things that you need to do in life. And it's like a positive cycle at that point.
Positive cycle.
For sure.
One decision can change your life.
100%.
Change your water, change your life.
There's
so many ways that it's true.
Wow.
You feel me? So that's a great point. Muscle, people who have a hard time putting on muscle, you know, and all types of muscle cramping.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot too. You know, people trying to build muscle and stuff like that. They think it's kind of tough. And I'm one of those guys. I'm just a willpower guy. But and that's another thing. I'm like, that I know that can help me with, you know, just staying sculpted.
Yeah.
You know, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You know, a lot of people struggle with muscle cramping too. So your muscles are dehydrated. They need the right water to hydrate themselves so they don't get cramped up. Skin breakouts, different.
That's a lot of that going on.
You know, psoriasis, different allergic reactions, all this stuff. Skin is dehydrated, doesn't have the right elements to keep itself protected, right?
Blood is
lungs, you know, different conditions with the lungs. So all of these, you know, is made up of mostly water.
Right on.
So this is why this is so significant to help your body recover. Right? Your body knows it's very intelligent. It has its own intelligence. It just needs the right environment to be able to function at its highest performance. And this water is the foundation for that. Right? On. So this is why this property is major. So now, how do we demonstrate this property? How do we show that this is real? Right? We can just talk about it.
100%.
And we show it, right? So this is where we have this demo. Right here, I have some green tea. Okay. Some classic green tea. You drink green tea?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Love it.
So, you know, what is the first thing you have to do with the water when you make tea?
Heat it up.
You got to heat up the water, right? So, I want you to imagine this tea bag as your body. Okay? Imagine this is your body. And I have these cups. Okay. 6 cups. So, which water would you like to test?
Try the Fiji.
Fiji?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's
bring it on.
They think that's the world's best in the way, you know.
Right, because of the brand.
Right.
It's very expensive too.
Right.
But we're gonna go into more details, right? Let me get some Kangen water. Because we're gonna need Kangen water for this test.
For sure. Y'all know y'all love that Fiji, man. For sure. We go straight to the back and get this. Bypass everything.
Right.
Like, let me get the $3 Fiji. For sure. But yeah, man, like this is definitely informative for sure. When looking at the molecules of the, like regular water, and having the experience of like, I see why this is kind of making me feel full like that, like actually understanding that part of it. Like I don't think people really understand it because a lot of people don't drink water mainly off of taste, but at the same time they feel full fast off of it too. So they don't want to consume it as much or can't consume it as much.
That's why they're still dehydrated.
It's still dehydrated. Exactly.
One, they're not drinking the right water, and then two, they're not drinking enough.
Right on. For sure.
So we have fresh Kangen water, then we have Fiji. So this is basically a demonstration of how your body absorbs this water when you drink it. So this tea bag is like your body. The more color, the more hydration. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. What's the result?
Still pretty light.
Barely any tea, right?
Yeah.
That means barely any absorption. Okay. Versus we have Kangen water. So what happens when you drink this water? How does your body absorb this?
Instantly.
Look at that.
That's crazy. Wow. Whoa. What, bro? It's like the other one is like repellent.
Almost repellent, right? Why? The molecules are very, very dense. They're not able to penetrate the tea bag and bring the tea out. Kangen water's structure is able to penetrate the tea bag and bring the tea out same way in your body.
Wow.
So this is why the tea bag is like your body.
Wow.
So look, we'll do it again with a different water.
We can go with this one right here. I see this a lot too.
Fiji. Okay, this is Essentia. Okay, so Essentia is a little bit of tea, right? And then when you go back to Kangen, as soon as you pour it, immediately.
Right on.
Right? So that's the main difference.
Wow. Completely. Yeah, Fiji is horrible.
So look at this, right? I'm gonna take a little bit of tea, put it right here. So I want you to imagine this amount of tea that I'm putting like your supplements or vitamins or anything that you're mixing water with.
Okay.
Right? So let me get some tap water now.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, this is
a lot of people drink tap water too.
100%.
Believe it or not.
I got people in my family that love it.
Right.
I don't know why, but.
So this is tap water.
Okay.
So whenever you mix tap water with anything, or even just, whatever water, what happens to it?
Wow. Takes over. Takes the color out.
You're right. It gets diluted, right? Versus Kangen water, when you mix it with anything, look what happens.
Wow. Still got the color.
It still has the color. Right? So he's basically enhancing it. It's almost like this.
Okay.
So this is like regular water. So inside there's a bunch of contaminants, chemicals, anything that you can think of that's in water. So your cells have a hard time absorbing this size, versus Kangen water is structured.
Right.
So when you drink it, it's just absorbing immediately.
Wow.
So look, there's barely any tea in these cups, right? There is tea, you just need the right water to unlock it. So look at this.
So basically, they're just flushing it out if you're not using the right water. It's not absorption.
You see how it
Wow.
enhances it? Same with this.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. It makes a lot more sense now, for sure. That makes a lot more sense.
So that's the main key property. That's like the foundation of this water, right? Because if your body can't even absorb the water,
Well,
what's the point
you
of
really
drinking
just kind of like it's going in and coming out. It's not really doing
Exactly.
too. It's just flushing.
it?
You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
really no beneficial properties from it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that makes a lot of
So
sense.
that's why a lot of people, if you look up online, right now 75% of people are dehydrated.
For sure.
Actually, not just dehydrated, chronically dehydrated,
Right.
which is another layer of dehydration. Like we're serious.
Right.
So to the point where you have all these illness and sicknesses
Right.
coming out
And
in your
and
body.
water could it's like water could solve that for you, you know, and people just don't really, you know, yeah, that's amazing though. For
Amazing.
sure.
Yeah. So this now, lays the foundation. So the whole point is for your body to be hydrated when you drink the water.
Mhm.
That's why this Kangen water will absorb, and then those two properties come in, right? Because now they can actually work since your body absorbing the water.
Right.
Make sense?
Right
So we'll
on.
go into the pH now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna remove this.
This is definitely super informative for sure. And
So right
overall-
here we have the pH scale,
Okay.
right?
I didn't know it goes up to 14. Okay.
Yeah, it goes up to 14. 1 to 14. Anything below neutral is acidic. So this is where you don't want your body to be.
Mm-hmm.
Acidity is where your body's in a state of sickness, stress, and that can result into diseases and many different things.
Right on.
Anything above neutral is alkaline, right? So this is where your body's in a healthier state. Okay, so a lot of things from nature are mostly alkaline.
Right.
Okay, so this results in positive emotions, better thinking, clear mood, clear mind, and better health. Okay, so these colors are associated with the pH level. Right here, we have pH indicator drops.
Okay.
So these drops will show us the color of these waters. So, do you mind grabbing those two for me?
There you go.
So we have this alkaline water and electrolytes. It says pH is 9.5. So we're going to be testing these. So a lot of people buy bottled alkaline water.
Right. A lot. Yeah.
So the thing is, like we were talking in the previous episode, you can't really bottle water and expect it to be fresh. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
It's kind of like taking a fruit and you let it sit for like how long,
Right.
How long
right.
does the water sit in the bottle for?
Right. We don't
And
really
even
know.
only
Yeah.
even only after a few hours it goes bad,
Right.
right? So imagine this water. When it's sitting there, it loses its life. Kind of like stagnant water in a pond.
Right.
It loses its life. It grows bacteria.
I say it's always the dirtiest looking water for sure. Yeah.
It's the dirtiest looking water. So this is Essentia, same thing right here. Alkaline, 9.5. So this is why it's so essential to test Essentia.
For sure. For sure.
And then we have Fiji.
Yeah, seeing the testing is like, it's actually like definitely revealing.
Yes.
It's definitely revealing.
Very
and like,
revealing.
And I believe they get most people to take action to actually see like, okay, I'm actually spending a lot of money on this water thinking that it's pretty good. And it's a hassle too. At the same time, buying big bags of water. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And to have a filter that can do this in your home is it's game changing for sure, bro.
Major.
This I believe it should be in like every gym the schools. You know what I'm saying? So it should get to that level, and hopefully it does. You know, so that's why we doing this episode for you guys now, that you actually can see the benefits for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know, a microwave is pretty much everywhere. In the beginning, when it came out, it was nowhere.
Right.
So, and that's just a microwave. It's not even healthy for
Right. For real.
You know, it's convenient, but it's not healthy.
Not healthy at all.
This right here is, you know, something that is life-changing.
Right
and
on.
groundbreaking. So it's inevitable. You know, this is the beginning of the beginning.
Man, I'm glad I'm here to see it for real, man.
Sir.
For real.
Yes, sir. We're glad to show you. So
Sure.
with that being said, let's go right into the pH level, right?
Okay.
So probably won't. Actually, this is tap water, so we can use this tap water.
All right.
Okay, cool. pH drops. Let's drop in tap water. So the color determines the pH level. And you can compare it with the chart right here. Okay, so what do you notice?
Definitely notice the 3 purples, and this one is just totally
purple. This is more like a teal.
Yeah.
You know, a little towards alkaline, also alkaline. Super acidic.
Super acidic.
Is Sprite.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Sprite, and this is
tap water. It's horrible.
Tap
too.
water.
Mm.
Okay. So again, these are bottled waters. So Kangen water is only fresh if you like keep it in a container for 3 days.
Okay.
After 3 days, it loses its properties. That's why it's so important to drink it fresh.
Right.
Because fresh, it has the molecular hydrogen that you can see in the water that only stays for the first 15 seconds, and then it starts going away.
Okay.
Right. That's when it's the most potent. So that's why
she said she come in and refill.
Right. Fresh from the machine. That's why having a machine at home is the number one way, because now you own your own water.
Right on.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So now the difference is what basically compares with Kangen water with these waters, right? The main difference, Kangen water is electrically charged. These are been sitting in a bottle for so long. But most importantly, this brings us to the third property of the water, which is the water is antioxidant. So what does this mean? Are you familiar with antioxidants?
A little bit. I don't really know how to describe it as well, but like in depth. But yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when you cut an apple open and you just leave it for hours, what happens to it?
Starts to brown.
It starts to brown, right?
Yeah.
Why? It's being oxidized.
Okay.
That's a process. It's like a rusting process. That's what's occurring. Oxidation. Okay. So our body also goes through that. It's called oxidative stress. So our cells also kind of rust and age. It's like the aging process, right? Depending on what you're putting in your body can age faster than it's supposed to.
Right. All right.
And also depending on what you're putting in your body, you can slow down the aging process by slowing down the oxidative stress. Nowadays, so many things in our environment is causing more oxidation, more aging inside our bodies. And water is a major element, right?
For sure.
Because it's 70% of us.
Right.
So antioxidants basically prevent oxidative stress.
Okay.
They prevent that rusting, aging process from occurring, or like slow it down dramatically.
Right.
Okay. This is why doctors or health experts, whoever, recommend fruits and vegetables. Everybody knows fruits and vegetables are healthy for you. Why?
Right.
They have a lot of antioxidants. Right?
For sure.
Kangen water has an abundance of antioxidants. Like absolutely rich, more than fruits and vegetables.
Wow.
Like this is so filled with antioxidants.
Wow.
And that's what I'm going to show you now. So how do we do that? This is where this meter comes in. Okay. So this is an ORP meter.
Okay.
It stands for oxidation reduction potential.
Mhm.
So it's gonna give us a reading. When you put this into the water, it's gonna give us a reading. And we have to compare this reading to this chart.
Okay.
Okay. If the reading is positive, right,
What
that
should
means it's aging your body faster.
Okay.
Okay, causing oxidative stress, inflammation. In the negatives, that means it's antioxidants. It has an electrical charge, which gives your body more energy, right? And is anti-inflammatory. So, with that being said, let's go right into it.
Let's get it.
So, let's start with tap water.
Tap.
So,
Wow.
what are the numbers?
184 keeps going up. 200, 208. It's going keep going up. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Now we go to Sprite. A lot of people drink Sprite.
For sure.
I used to
That's
drink a lot of
crazy.
Sprite too when I didn't see this.
450 and counting. 460.
Super
That
high,
is
right? Passing the
crazy.
chart. So this has high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
This corn syrup basically is designed to block neural pathways in your brain, which slows down your thinking process,
Right.
your intelligence.
Right
You
on.
know, it dumbs you down.
Right.
So, and on top of that, it's very acidic, okay, because of the carbonation. Anything carbonated is very, very acidic for your body.
Right
It's
on.
not healthy.
And you're
and then
actually
it's-
paying you paying to do this to yourself. That's the crazy thing.
That's kind of wild, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's very, very oxidizing to your body. Means it's aging your body very, very fast.
Yeah.
This also makes you fatter.
Right on.
You feel me? Because when your body is too acidic, your body will try to protect itself by putting fat on.
Right on. Right. I heard that before for sure.
Heard that before, right? So this is bottled alkaline water. What is this?
305, 302 is kind of going down a little bit, but
Okay.
286.
It's still in the positive, right?
Yep, still in the positive.
So that's the main issue. Then we have Essentia. What is this?
240s, in the 240s. It's going down a little bit,
240s.
still in the positive, heavily.
Still in the positive. This is Fiji.
About to be at 300. Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's
Because
three-
people
in
love
300.
Fiji, man. That is crazy.
So it's very, very, basically this is how you determine if the water is dead or if the water has a living element. Or if
Right.
the water is alive. Living water, dead water. Why is it dead water? Same thing with an apple. Cut it open, leave it, rots, becomes dead.
right.
Right?
Right.
Aging process. Whereas Kangen, ready?
Wow.
What's the numbers?
Negative 90, negative 100 is going up.
Okay. Now it's in the negative hundreds, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna make a really, really significant point right here. So this water been sitting for a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna show you the significance of how powerful the water is when it's fresh from the machine. So you saw the numbers were negative 100.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna get super fresh,
Okay.
and then let's see what that measures.
Wow.
Okay.
And you said the best time to consume it is first 15 minutes or the 15 seconds of
Immediately.
immediately. Okay.
Immediately from the machine.
Okay.
I mean, ideally, that's when it's the most powerful.
Right. Right.
But that's not always the case because you're out and about.
Right.
This is why she's drinking half of the bag. Then when she's done, she has an opportunity to refill it
Come back.
fresh.
Right. Right.
Right? Okay, ready? So you can see the hydrogen in the water. Let's
Yep.
show it to the camera. This is the living element of the water, filled with molecular hydrogen. Wow. This is the truth right here. So, first things first, it is alkaline,
Yeah.
right? But now, look at this. Ready?
Wow. Whoa.
What are the numbers?
300s and going up or going down. That's Whoa.
So it went from negative 100 to negative
300
straight up.
That's amazing. Wow.
So that's the significance of it being fresh.
Right.
And now check this out. If you don't have this meter, there's another test that we can do to really expose the water's true nature. So what we do now is use this straw. We're gonna use this straw, we're gonna blow into the water, and we're gonna basically blow in it to oxidize the water. And that's the same process that will happen when it enters your body, when it's being absorbed, right? So let's see what happens. So let's start with Fiji. What color is it right now?
Teal, light blue.
Light blue?
Light blue.
Okay.
Wow. That's crazy.
What color is it now?
It's green, light green.
So it became
acidic.
Acidic.
When it came going through the body.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it's being absorbed as acidic. And this is purple. Purple.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Now I look like piss.
So this is the true nature of this water.
Right.
Okay. Very acidic. Same. Blue, like dark blue.
Mm-hmm. Quickly. Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. This is like
It's the tap water, and that's like green.
also yellow.
Yeah.
And this is just
Yeah, that's just
very,
bad.
very
Yeah.
acidic, right? Now here's the point. When people buy these, they look at the front and it says alkaline water and electrolytes, 9.5 pH. Same with here, 9.5 pH. What people don't do is actually turn the bottle around
100%.
and look what's in the back.
Right on.
What's in the back? Here, please read this.
As far as the nutritional
Ingredients.
facts or the ingredients. Oh, that's crazy. Purified water, sodium bicarbonate,
dipotassium chloride,
phosphate, magnesium sulfate, and calcium chloride. That's crazy.
So all of these ingredients, mainly baking soda or sodium bicarbonate, that's baking soda. So when you add baking soda into water, it will change its color to a blue color, making it appear alkaline.
Right.
But that's a chemical artificial change versus a change through electricity, right? Using titanium and platinum, natural elements. Right? So is water supposed to have ingredients?
Exactly. Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never.
I mean,
even seen.
It's a simple question.
I know people don't even look at it, but I wouldn't think they would be brave enough to put that on there. That's crazy. Water has ingredients.
Yes. It's such a simple question.
Yeah.
Is water supposed to have ingredients?
Right on.
So a lot of people are being deceived.
For sure.
Right? This is why this demonstration is so important.
Right.
So you can actually see what's going on, see the truth. Same thing over here, right?
It's got ingredients too.
The back, the ingredients.
You got water, potassium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate, magnesium sulfate.
So again, these are...
And most people don't even know what that is. Like, we can get into that too. It's like, what is that? You know? Like, what really is that? And how much is in there? So, yeah.
Exactly. So all these things, are changing the pH level of the water to alkaline to make it appear alkaline. But is it truly alkaline? No, it's acidic and it's oxidized.
And at this point, it's not even water. If
It's
the
plastic.
ingredients is in there like that, so
Yeah. It's not even pure
it's not
water.
even water. Yeah.
And there's microplastics in there too.
Right.
Right.
It's been sitting on. I drive trucks, so it's been sitting on the truck,
Sitting on the truck.
hot. Going through whatever
Exactly.
pipes is going through from different, different type
Mhm.
of water coming out of these places. Because we have one in Richmond. I used to actually pick up water. It used to be super heavy, and they already got it bottled in plastic, but it's being kind of distilled and transferred to these plastics. So
Mhm.
it's like, but it's different types of water too, though. So
Mhm.
it might put this water through the same pipe and this, so who knows what's really,
Happening.
So that's why this testing is like going to definitely open people's eyes
People's eyes.
to see like, wow, especially like knowing what my body is doing with these supposed alkaline waters, like how my body reacting to it.
Reacting is absorbing it as acidic.
That's crazy.
Right? This is why having this technology at home is the number one thing you can do to take charge of your health.
Sure.
Take charge of your water, because now you know where your water is coming from.
Right.
Right. It's coming from a legitimate medical device, and that's creating the same water.
It should be in hospitals, bro. It's just like,
yes, it's actually was first designed for Japanese hospitals.
okay.
There's a whole video. 20 years it was only available to Japanese hospitals, and they treated it for complicated patients.
Okay.
And they got amazing results.
I believe
There's a whole video on it.
Yeah.
And after all this research and study, then they disclosed it to the public, to the world, and it first came in LA 2003.
Okay.
And then slowly it's been spreading ever since. Yeah.
Amazing.
So now, moment of truth.
Right on.
We did all these.
Kangen. Yes, sir.
This is Kangen. So let's see if this also, turns acidic or not.
Right on. And it's been sitting, still purple. Wow. Wow. That's the proof, people. We big on proof. This is the evidence. This is
the evidence.
Evidence, right?
Right?
Here.
This is why this demonstration is very, very powerful.
It is, man.
So,
everybody was vouching for it. The customers that came through, they spoke highly of that what changed them was their demonstration.
Demonstration.
Yeah,
it
like
just opens your mind,
Right.
Because, you can hear about it, but when you see it with your own eyes, your own senses are engaged.
Right on.
You're having your own internal cognition and experience where your dots are connected.
And you can't experience that. Like once
you can't unsee this.
You can't unsee that. Like you feel it, you kind of like know you're doing something wrong after that. If you continue to I gotta make some changes for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, this is this is exactly what I needed to see, man, for sure.
Right. So now look at this. What happens when people start drinking this water? Right? They start feeling really good. Sometimes you can't put a finger on it.
Right.
I'm just feeling better. I'm feeling great. Right?
Right on.
Something is changing in my body. What's really happening is this.
Wow.
You see that?
Wow. Instantly. That's crazy.
So now all the acidity that's slowing you down, that's causing many issues in your body, is now being cleansed.
Which seems like to be the culprit of a lot of stuff, bro, because we consume water with almost everything, especially when it comes to food. You need water every day, whether it's coming from the shower or whatever, but
it's acidic. I mean, you've seen it in the test. Most waters are acidic.
Right.
Because they're just not fresh.
Right on.
So now look at this, Sprite. This is why I saved it for the last. Look at this. How acidic is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How acidic
Couldn't
is
quite
that?
bring it back. That is crazy. Yeah, this stuff here, man.
Sprite is detrimental. If you take one sip of
38 grams of sugar. That's crazy.
One sip, look at this. A little bit more.
Wow. Turns everything. It's so acidic. It's like the opposite of Kangen.
It's
like
the opposite of Kangen.
It's like the opposite of what it does.
It's like a disease.
Facts, bro. That is crazy.
It's like venom.
That's crazy, yeah.
Bro, look at this. This is like venom.
Wow.
right?
This is where your headache's coming from, people, for sure. This is syrup. That's what this is.
High fructose corn syrup, blocking stuff, and I mean, your brain is acidic. Now you're gonna have negative thoughts,
Right.
right? You're gonna have this mental fog. You can't think clearly. It's affecting the way you feel. You feel more stressed out.
Right
You
on.
can't make the right decisions in your life. You're getting into arguments with people
Right.
that are unnecessary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not able to build, relationships, which
Right,
are the
right.
key to success in life.
For sure.
You know,
For sure.
and especially when you're in that state, you can hurt closest people to you.
Right on.
You feel me? All because your brain is acidic.
Right, yeah.
Your brain is
Makes
acidic.
sense.
All you need to do, because my friend Anka, who's the owner of the store, he's the one who really introduced me to everything. He told me that in his house before Kangen, there used to be a lot of arguments over small little things, right? Small little things just trigger you. He's like, after Kangen, for like drinking for like months, everybody is so calm.
Wow, bro.
It's like those things that used to trigger us and make us feel bad are just no longer there. Everybody's just calm, chill, arguments slowly, boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
Boom. Calm now. Everybody is peaceful.
Wow, that's
Yes, bro.
And I totally believe that, because I feel like food does that for people, but I think this is more important because this is more vital to the body, I believe.
Vital.
You know,
Way more vital
way more vital
than food. You can't survive without water.
Right.
You
right.
can
And you
do
need
it.
water to actually prepare a lot of the foods and things like that. So
It's such
Yeah.
a key element.
right. Right.
So
Yeah, this was amazing,
this is
man.
how it can really change your life. Water can really, the Kangen water, the right water can really change your life. So a key point that I would like to make is, doing your own research. The best way to do your own research, to experiment, is drink the water yourself,
Right.
right? Like,
Totally agree.
yes.
For
So, basically, if you go online and you look at, Kangen water, you're gonna see a lot of negative reviews. There's negativity out in the world.
100%.
Like
Right.
you go to a certain restaurant that you love,
Right.
that's your favorite restaurant.
Somebody didn't have a good experience. Yeah.
Somebody hates it.
Right.
Right.
Right on.
So that's why it's really important to recognize, there's different ionizers, technology out there that's
Mhm.
basically trying to do the same thing that Kangen does. But this is the first technology to ever create ionized water. So they're using the highest medical grade equipment that is handcrafted in Japan, that has certification of gold sealed standard,
Okay.
right? So these are like the highest quality, titanium and platinum. So different ionizers in the market for cheaper price will basically have steel plates. When you open them, it's actually steel, and you can't clean the plates.
Wow.
So this machine needs to be cleaned every month for it to sustain its life. It lasts you 40 years.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
This machine lasts you
That's
40
amazing.
years, right? Because it's built to last. So taking good care of it, cleaning the machine every month. Steel plates, you can't clean them. They don't have a functionality where you actually have the option to clean the plates.
Right.
So after a year, the plates are rusted.
Right.
So now you have
Right.
horrible water.
And just the material in itself, steel is just like not something you should be, having water sitting in or going through and then getting into your body. It's one of those.
Yeah, like mesh plates.
Right.
Like it's not the same quality as titanium and platinum.
Right on.
So that's very significant. A lot of people will also see, if Kangen water is good for you, different things, and there's going to be a lot of things out there, right? And it's
That's why that
important.
demonstration was so
Demonstration
important.
is so key, right? And that's why it's important to not be snob, right? Because
Right
you can look at it and you can actually be influenced, right?
Right.
Snob, susceptible to negative influence of other people, right? You start to believe in the negativity. Now your mind is what's it called? It's poison. It's
For
like
sure.
intoxicated with negativity,
For sure.
right? So
Rats in your head.
yeah,
Yeah, rats in your head now.
it clouds your judgment. It clouds your discernment,
Right
right?
on.
So that's why it's important to drink the water for yourself, or look at the right source, the right resources. Like if you want to really research, you go and look up molecular hydrogen. Molecular hydrogen is what's present in this water that's giving it all these beautiful properties, right? So that has so many benefits, and that's the element that is present in the Hunza water in the mountains. So that's what's present in this. That has so much research on it, and that's what you need to look at to really research.
I
right?
love it, man. I love it, and that's what this podcast is about, man. It's showing people the truth, showing them the evidence, but encouraging people to take action. You will never know until you have that firsthand experience. So definitely, man, this is what Rich Warrior Lifestyle is about, man. I'm glad my brother invited me here.
Yes,
Had
sir.
a great time. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. But you know what it is. You know who it is. It's Rich Warrior Lifestyle. I am Trade the Rich Warrior. My brother Moses. Let's go, man.
Peace out. God
Peace.
bless.